Why is self-ownership crucial for liberty? Imagine a world where no one truly owns themselves. It sounds strange, right? Without self-ownership, personal freedom becomes impossible. That's because self-ownership means you control your own body, actions, and choices. It's the idea that no one else can claim ownership over you without your permission. This principle is the backbone of liberty. It stops others from forcing you into actions or labor against your will. If someone could control your body or decisions, your freedom would be just an illusion. At its core, self-ownership says you are the owner of yourself, just like you own your belongings. You have the right to decide what happens to your body and your labor. This ownership isn't something you can split or transfer without your consent. If someone tries to take control or enslave you, it's a clear violation of this principle. Recognizing self-ownership helps us see why slavery and coercion are wrong. They take away your right to govern yourself. Libertarians see self-ownership as the foundation for all other rights. If you own yourself, you also own the results of your work. That means you can acquire property by mixing your labor with resources that are not owned by anyone else. For example, if you gather wood from the forest and build a house, that house belongs to you because you used your labor on unowned land. This idea supports property rights and voluntary exchanges. When you sell your labor or trade your possessions, you are exercising your control over yourself and your property. Self-ownership also justifies contracts and voluntary agreements. You have sovereignty over your abilities and earnings. You can choose to work for someone or rent out your skills, knowing you are in control. This freedom is essential for a thriving economy and personal liberty. Laws and rules should respect your right to control your body and labor. Any law that forces you to act against your will or takes your property without permission is a violation of self-ownership. In the end, self-ownership is what makes liberty possible. It defines you as the rightful owner of yourself and your efforts. It provides the moral ground to oppose coercion and support private property. Without it, personal freedom would be just a dream. That's why understanding self-ownership is so important for anyone interested in liberty and individual rights.